Good morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in the Lake District. I'm around Ullswater, just walking around the banks of the water this morning, just looking for some good light, which actually it's super moody, it keeps raining, but you never know, you might get a break. Been here for a couple of days. Done a couple of nice things, gone for a hike yesterday, been taking photos of the trees around here, and went to an incredible waterfall called Aira. So I've been out and about just taking photos of the scenery, the mood, the light, everything that's around me. And landscape photography isn't necessarily just about chasing those great moments of light, it's about documenting the places and the things that you see around you. And that's what it's all about for me. It's all about being present, and it's all about the fleeting moment. Everything can change in an instant wherever you are, so it's all about capturing that as it does. So yeah, we just want to fly and visit through the lakes really on our way to Scotland for an event on the weekend. So yeah, I'll throw in some B-roll of the things we've been up to. So tucked away in the heart of the Lake District, just off the shores of Ullswater, lies one of the most magical spots that I've ever walked around, which is Aira. The waterfall itself is just incredible. It's a 65-foot drop where the falls just plunge into a narrow gorge, surrounded by ancient woodland, moss-covered rocks, and the sound of rushing water echoing around. But the walk up to the gorge is just as special as the actual waterfall itself. They're shaped by centuries of nature. The towering spruce and Douglas fir, twisted roots and Victorian-built stone bridges that frame the falls from every angle. It's just one of those places where you feel completely immersed. And like I say, yesterday I had a lovely hike up a fell, met some sheep on the way too, and that was a pure joy also. So yeah, it's been a pretty special couple of days. So yeah, I love the lakes, and I always come here in autumn, so this is the first time that I've actually come here during the summer months. And everything's just a real lush green. It's really beautiful. And I love being out and about when nobody else is around. It's quite early this morning. Not early enough for sunrise, which at the moment I would have to get up about 4 AM. So yeah, still not quite feeling that yet. But it's early enough that nobody else is around anyway. But yeah, just me and the camera, just waiting for conditions to unfold, see what happens. Like I say, the weather's a bit moody, so weather's just outside of my control. It can change in a heartbeat, and I'm here just to capture those fleeting moments. And isn't that an amazing thought, actually? Being able to capture a fleeting moment, preserving something in time before it's lost forever. That same moment will never happen in the same way ever again. The brief moments of light, the passing storms, the rainbows, or the smiles or the laughter, whatever it is, it can be over in a heartbeat. So anyway, just going to take you on a little walk around here. I've got my coffee, need a little coffee before I carry on chatting, to be honest, so let's go. So yeah, I definitely feel like landscape photography teaches you the art of patience and enjoying fleeting moments, because the sun broke through for a second, now I can feel it's raining. You just don't know what's going to happen, and it teaches you the patience of waiting and seeing what happens. But that's the beauty of it, nothing's static, everything's changing all the time. It all changes really quick. We've had great moments of sun, moments of rain, really bad wind, and it's all beautiful in its own way. But I really love these trees around here, just all of the way the roots are stuck out in the shoreline. just the way they're enveloping the nature around them, and I just think it's so beautiful. Such a cool thing to see and to photograph. But yeah, the main reason I'm talking to you today is to talk about those fleeting moments. And I think that's why I love photography so much, because every shot is so unique and you can never replicate that same thing exactly the same way again, because the conditions are always changing, the light's always changing. Every day is different. Even if I came back tomorrow and stood in the same spot with the same gear, you're still going to get different photos. And that's such a gift, right? It's our job as photographers to see what's happening right now and to give that some permanence. So the sun's just coming out as I speak, exactly what I'm talking about. And also that's what makes photography so powerful too, is because you're evoking emotion from that moment. A photograph doesn't just show us what something looked like, it shows us what something felt like. It can transport us back to our wedding day, a sunset we enjoyed on holiday, a lovely afternoon out with friends, whatever it may be. A photograph isn't just a visual memory, it's kind of like a time capsule, saving that moment forever. And in a fast-paced digital world, photography gives us that opportunity for stillness. It's how we look back, how we remember, how we tell stories, how we show things that happen to future generations. And through photography and freezing time, we get to hold on to those moments. So again, another example of how everything changes so quickly. It's now raining. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't get too heavy. But yeah, in terms of photos holding memories, like I can look back at every one of my photos that I've taken and I remember the day, I remember where we were, I remember how I felt, I remember how exciting when the light changed or when a dramatic cloud passed by. And I can look at those and I remember every single one, and I feel like that blows my own mind because I've got millions of photographs on my hard drives. But when I scour back through, I remember them and I remember how I felt, and it stirs up this special feeling within me because I can remember all of those things. So photography is such a special way of preserving these moments. So whether you're a photographer or not, I'd recommend anyone just take photos. Take photos of special occasions, take photos when you're out on your walk. It preserves those special moments in time, as well as helping you see a little deeper into those scenes through photography. It preserves those moments forever. So come on, let's go on a little bit more of a walk before the rain really sets in. So it's still raining and the sun's out too though, so all we're missing now is the rainbow, so fingers crossed. That would really complete this morning's shoot. But yeah, just don't know. But thank you for coming along on this walk and listening to my ponderings over photography and capturing those fleeting moments and the emotion that holds and the stories behind the photos. If you've enjoyed it, drop a like or a comment, let me know the things you enjoy in these videos. It can be quite varied with me travelling around, which is cool because I get to see so many good places and it's great to take you along with me. But the important message is just remember, every photo just starts with a moment. Don't chase perfection, just document what's there. Be open to just work with the conditions that nature gives you rather than chasing that perfect moment. But yeah, thanks so much everyone. See you on the next one. So I just finished my walk, finished my filming, and someone came over to have a chat with me, ended up talking about photography, and she brought it up, talking about fleeting moments and preserving those memories and those moments in time. So if you see this, Joyce, this video is dedicated to you.